Do you know what a hipster is?
Yes.
Okay, what is a hipster?
A hipster is a person who is dressed in rainbow clothing.
It's a person who likes to go against the popular trends and generally
they're different they're kind of different people, but they're modern too. They're not normal. They aren't. And that's why they're just out kind of the ordinary. They come up with new methods that are different than the normal methods too. And the hipster that we say is probably like a blogger. He likes Starbucks, wears flannel shirts, has this beard right here, and he wears really weird clothes.
Okay.
A bohemian, I think, is someone from the 70s who kind of lives a free sort of lifestyle that doesn't conform to normal pop culture, or not even pop culture, but like normal traditional standards. Whereas a hipster kind of follows trends, but they're not pop culture trends.
I do not know what a bohemian is.
First of all, I have no idea what a bohemian is, so I don't know what it is.
Would I describe myself? I am pretty energetic and different, but no, not a hipster.
Absolutely not.
Huh?
I'm sure personally I would like them. I'm not a fan of their culture, however.
No, I just don't.
It's a tough question. Yeah.
Answer it honestly.
They wear too bright clothing.
They're easy to kind of ridicule, and it's funny to do that. They probably don't care what I think, but it's still funny to do that. And there's still a lot of funny shows based on hipsters being different and weird and coming up with weird methods around things. Hipsters, they don't like to be that popular. Like, I think, yeah, because the bands, hipster bands, are like, they make one good song. And that's it. Like Ed Sheeran, yeah, he's kind of a hipster, but that's not really. He makes good songs all around. But yeah, I mean, there are a lot of hipster bands out there. They like art, they like doing music. They're not into sports, I don't think. They're probably not into sports. I don't know where they came from. Don't know how they kind of developed it, that it's internet and blogging and stuff like that, but I guess.
Hipsters. It is a term I hear all the time. But I never really knew what hipsters were. So I decided to interview some people and give their perception of hipster. From what I gathered from the interviews, the majority of the interviewees were not fond of hipsters. They thought they were arrogant, rude, and pretentious. But why would they think that? I mean, have they ever even interacted with a hipster? From what I've researched about hipsters, they didn't seem that bad. I did not believe they had a fair reputation. So, with the information I already knew and my camera, I was headed to it. When I first arrived in Williamsburg, I noticed how dirty and run down the city was. I discovered that Williamsburg was once a working-class industrial district in Brooklyn. From the dilapidated street corners to the dirty sidewalks, I immediately realized why hipsters decided to settle here. I also noticed that the hipsters are gradually refurbishing Williamsburg by adding trendy boutiques and cool shops. known for their flea market, a famous place for attracting the hipster environment. So when I noticed a flea market pop-up shop, I knew I had to come in. And the place was incredible. There were so many cool vendors and people who created unbelievable stuff. From herbal tea to amazing artwork to even fork jewelry. I personally adored all of the vintage clothing and jewelry. It was a great atmosphere. After my Williamsburg excursion, I really discovered that hipsters were not at all rude, arrogant, or pretentious. They are just themselves, and they express themselves in unconventional ways. Because I had conversations with them and I admired their craft, they really appreciated that I thought of them individually, as opposed to as a part of a pretentious subculture who don't care about anything. At the end of the day, I either think the term hipster should be eradicated or should be changed or fixed. Because the term has definitely been adapted to have a bad connotation, it's not fair to describe these free spirits who settled in Williamsburg to be described as hipsters. Or people should not use hipsters to describe people who are too insecure to be themselves, so they wear Buddy Holly glasses and grow beards and they think they're cooler than everybody. Maybe we should describe hipsters as having an appreciation for things that are not conventional or widely popular. I've been trying to figure out why people don't like hipsters. And it's not because they're arrogant or pretentious, because they're not. Most of these people have never been in contact with the hipster. It's because hipsters are not afraid to stand out and live their own lives, and they do not care about what other people think of them. And I don't have a problem with that. I would say that this is the end of the documentary, but that would be too mainstream.